come out a lot of times, I guess, several times. But to my parents, I think is the main, like, coming out, whatever. I came out to them, I think, like, 5 months ago, maybe, and I was
in, like, middle school, like, maybe even younger than that.
Anyone ever was my senior year of high school, and
2 years ago, it was, I think it was sophomore year of college.
Okay.
Fans for like probably a year before I told anyone.
Okay.
at VCU, because I kind of felt more comfortable in that environment, and I saw people that were like me, and I thought this was really cool. And then
The nature of VCU.
mostly just like a rage of hormones, like, so I think it's easier now to handle like feelings that you might have, like.
It's definitely a lot more I guess it's just a lot more freeing being away from like my mom and being away from like, you know, my hometown where it wasn't really accepted, and then coming here and having it be so diverse, you know, I felt like I could actually, you know, be comfortable talking about it, whereas, you know, I would have to hide, you know, so much when I was at home.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel
Accepted. So, and I'm really close with my family, but when I came to college, I had a chance to get away from them and kind of experience life on my own, and I guess I finally made a decision to be me and stop trying to be someone else.
Well, in high school, I didn't feel like I could talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like I didn't know anyone who questioned the gender at all. I don't know. I guess I just didn't feel like it was something that I could talk about without getting like ridiculed or questioned as to like what I was thinking. Like, so yeah, it was like in college, it just felt a lot easier because people are a lot more accepting, and especially here at our school, like the diversity makes me feel so comfortable. Like I never feel like I'm being stared at or like.
I'm a senior now, and just the more normal it has become.
from that, so I don't really think it's a part of my maturity as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe my maturity as an adult is like doing my own taxes and getting a job.
Right.
So yeah, I think those are definitely different things, but I think it comes along with that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally. Like, if anything, now that I'm a senior and I'm about to be like a graduate and like an old lady and stuff, like I feel more comfortable like helping younger people that are maybe struggling with it, because I feel like I've gone through a lot of what they've gone through. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel like that because I can actually, you know, choose, and I don't have to feel forced to, you know, conform to certain stereotypical like lifestyles. It's definitely
Like, it's to become an adult, like you have to accept yourself, flaws or whatever. Not saying being gay is a flaw, but you definitely have to accept yourself. You know, it's kind of part of growing up, and if you don't, then you're kind of just hiding yourself from the world, and that's.
with the jokes, like I would walk in the room and he would be like, "Who invited the lesbian?" Like things along those lines, and it got pretty bad. So that ended up being a situation. But thankfully, I've learned that like people that tend to make fun of you for for your sexuality tend to have like things going on with themselves that they're just projecting onto you. So it's important to understand that. And then
of course I'll hear someone say something and I'll be like, wow, that's really offensive, you know, I'm offended by that.
Mm-hmm.
But like people who like I'm close to, not usually, the people that don't know in my family, like that don't know yet, they'll still say it, and I'll just
There was kind of a rift between me and my grandma for a while because she's really religious, like in the church. But we're good now.
Just like my brother a little bit. Not even in like bad, but I just kind of had to ignore the things that he said, and I don't know, just be patient with him and his like getting used to me being his brother now and stuff like that.
I guess like the main negativity I kind of get is, you know, when people mistake me for a guy. But that I just kind of like throw it off, you know, throw it over my shoulder and just kind of